November the 23rd, 2003, the Golden Concert Hall, Vienna, Austria. A solo vocal concert by Song Zuying, the world-renowned Chinese soprano. As the concert was drawing to an end, a Xiangxi folk song named A Lampstand on the Mulberry Tree resounded through the Golden Hall. The beautiful melody immediately grabbed the hearts of the audience and brought the concert to its climax. Everyone was deeply moved by the story of true love told in the song, yet no one would have guessed that this song used to be sung when the young men of Xiangxi joined the army and bade farewell to their beloved. As the old Chinese saying goes, no army could be rallied without the Hunanese. Soldiers from Hunan are well known for being brave and battle-wise. In Xiangxi, the western part of Hunan province, the young men inherit not only the chivalrous spirit, but also a tender heart. It's their unique tradition to sing when parting with the ones they love. It's said that there are over 10,000 Xiangxi folk songs, among which A Lampstand on the Mulberry Tree is a classic. Fascinated by the love story and the beauty of the song, we've come to Xiangxi looking for the music from heaven. Xiang is the short name for Hunan province in China, and the western part of Hunan province is called Xiangxi. Xi means west in Chinese. Dozens of minority ethnic groups live in this picturesque region. Sangzhe County, our first destination, was introduced by the locals as home to most classical Xiangxi folk songs, and A Lampstand on the Mulberry Tree is just one of them. As soon as we arrived at Sangzhe, we asked to listen to some original folk songs. The locals recommended two singers, Zhang Jiaqing from the Tujia ethnic group and Tang Guijian from the Bai ethnic group, which made us wonder which ethnic group the Sangzhe folk songs actually belong to. The song A Lampstand on the Mulberry Tree is generally believed to have been created by the Tujia ethnic group. Word has it that in the Ming dynasty, in the 16th century, thousands of young men in Sangzhe were recruited to fight against the Japanese pirates in Jiangsu and Zhejiang provinces and Korea. Before departing from their hometowns, they were so sad to be parting with their lovers that they expressed all their feelings of sorrow in A Lampstand on the Mulberry Tree. At that time, most soldiers were from the Tujia ethnic group. However, this minority ethnic group was not recognized as separate from the majority Han ethnic group until the 1950s.
这土家族57年以前，大家都把当成汉族来对待。 我也是作为收集汉族民歌到上次去的，我们在一起座谈的时候，他们就讲，这个土家族没有文字啊，情有可原，好多少数民族都没有文字，可是听他们讲话都讲汉话了，连语言都没有，怎么能成为他们是一个民族呢？我说他们是有，只是现在年轻人呢都不会讲了，在他们古老山根中间还有。他怎么来证明？我说我唱一首土家族的古老山歌，你听嘛。大家你猜我，黑在今年你的那种的题不猜我。
大俺你叫你看这街道有题不猜，你看你干还有茅台了，你俺来拜嘛有这些。
78-year-old Bai Chengren graduated from Shenyang Conservatory of Music. When he came to Xiangxi in 1957 to collect folk songs, he was impressed by the uniqueness of the local music and composed several songs which became very popular, such as Dongting, Land of Fish and Rice, and Little Back Basket. When he first reached the Tujia village in Xiangxi, a folk song of primitive simplicity caught his attention. He noticed it was sung in a language that was not the local dialect, but perhaps some ancient language. The lyrics also piqued his curiosity.
他旋律哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒吼啊，哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哒哩哩耶，都大家吼耶吼吼一了吼啊，哎吼耶吼啊。吼耶吼吼耶吼啊。 那中间也来过一直的北，我大边儿事儿又落拉了下。
The Tujia people call themselves Bizakar, which means locals. From their hand-waving songs, Bai Chengren discovered the ancient language of this ethnic group. The hand-waving songs are usually about human origins, ethnic migration, stories of life and work, and legends of heroes. The singing of hand-waving songs is usually accompanied by a special dance, named the hand-waving dance. It's performed by a group of people singing and dancing around in a circle, with the flourish of gongs and drums. The performers change their dance moves every time they finish the circle. The dance moves reflect their life and work, including hunting, ploughing, planting rice seedlings, and cleaning up weeds. Judging from what the hand-waving songs and dances show, we believe the Tujia ethnic group was once engaged in both farming and hunting activities. Some historians presume that the Tujia people moved from a plain area to the mountain and forest region due to wars, and consequently their lifestyle changed from farming to hunting. Such an assumption is yet to be recognized by academia. However, it helps us to associate another ethnic group with the Tujia people, the Ba people, who disappeared mysteriously 2,000 years ago. The Ba people were an ethnic group living in ancient China about 4,000 years ago. They developed into a great civilization in the relatively uncivilized Yangtze River region, but 2,000 years later, all of a sudden they disappeared, leaving an unsolved mystery. Many historical documents indicate that the Ba people were fond of music and dance. The Tujia people's hand-waving dance looks much like a Ba dance. Nevertheless, this is another assumption yet to be verified. Xiangxi County is the hometown of He Long, a general of the Chinese People's Liberation Army. General He went back to Xiangxi in 1928 to found a revolutionary army of farmers and workers. Thousands of locals joined his army, which was active in the Xiangxi region and grew bigger and stronger. When the Central Red Army began the legendary Long March in 1934 from Weijin in Jiangxi province, General He led his army to embark upon their long march from Xiangxi. As in the past, when the soldiers were about to leave, local people sang their folk songs to say goodbye. In Xiangxi, a lampstand on the mulberry tree was the most popular song to sing on these occasions. The soldiers left their hometown and lovers with sweet songs, but many of them never came back. After the founding of the People's Republic of China, the Ministry of Culture sent a group of researchers here in 1957 to collect folk songs. When they first heard a lampstand on the mulberry tree, the researchers thought it must be a revolutionary song composed by the Han people, because the Tujia ethnic group had not yet been recognized. But a subsequent discovery made by chance changed their mind, and not only proved the Tujia people to be a separate ethnic group, but also brought the mystery of the Ba people to light.
发现了有一个老百姓家的残有，一只图腾，一只崇拜的东西，就是一只白虎。他发现这个白虎以后，根据他自己的研究，认为很可能是巴人的后裔。
As recorded in historical documents, the Ba people worshipped tigers as their ancestors. Some scholars suggested Ba was actually the pronunciation of tiger, and the Ba people believed that they were a people of tigers.
后来又经过研讨，加上一些湘西那部分人的风俗习惯、风土人情的这个研究，可能 说这是一个巴人的后代，就写了一个报告，在1957年的7月份就正式宣布，这个巴人的后裔就是土家族。
Now that the Tujia ethnic group was widely recognized, people reasoned that a lampstand on the mulberry tree should be regarded as a Tujia folk song. Mulberry trees are common in Xiangxi. In spring, their branches carry luxuriant foliage that forms the shape of tujia traditional lamps. The young men and women often meet under the mulberry trees to bare their hearts to each other, and the mulberry tree has become a symbol of love to the Tujia people. Bai Chengren, who has been here collecting folk songs, has a different opinion about this. According to him, the tune of a lampstand on the mulberry tree is more like a Han song than a Tujia song, and so are the tunes of some other widespread Xiangxi folk songs. In terms of melody and rhythm, Xiangxi folk songs are similar to those of the Han, but the lyrics are more straightforward and emotionally open, which is a feature also found in Miao people's love songs.
把三十个